So guys, the big day starts a week today. Lambing begins. So I thought I would take a few seconds today and go through my lambing kit, all the things I need to prepare for next week. This stuff, I'm just trying to organize what I have, what I still need, and just be kind of ahead of the game before the chaos begins. I'm super excited, but today I'm super tired. I'm extremely jet lagged and not running on a whole lot. I'm running on no sleep, actually. This is a big group for me. It's one of the biggest groups I've ever really lambed out. I'm gonna just show you what I use in my lambing kit. Things that I like to have available when it starts. I use this for shows, when the kids have 4-H shows and stuff, for wash gear. So I just got it at a farm supply store. So when they're 24 hours old, maybe before, depending on how good the bonding is and if I need that pen opened up, I start with tagging. So these are RFID tags. So that is going in here. I need the tagger to go with these. And they are a special unit that comes with these RFID tags. It's the SHEARWELL system. Now these new tags, make sure if you do have these older ones, the new tags need these new attachments on the end here. These used to be green and now they're black. So make sure if you haven't lambed in a while or you bought a used set, make sure that these are black, because they will not work with these. I had to find out the hard way. The next thing I do, I tag them, I weigh them. So this is just a fish scale. It's in pounds. You can do kgs too, whatever. I just do everything in my Gallagher is in pounds right now. That's just the way I kind of like doing it. So I weigh them and enter in the weight. The next thing I do is I give them a supplemental selenium shot. It's only 0.24 of a cc's. So I make sure these go in. I have a couple. This is a really big group that I've got. So I made sure I had enough and some extra syringes, just the little small ones, and some extra needles. These are actually too long. You don't need them that long. You could get nice little shorter needles, and I just inject that just under the skin and the neck. And then the last thing I do is put an elastic around their tail. I'm gonna need to order more of these because I don't have enough. They just look like this. Focus, focus. It's like me today. You put it on the little cloth. You put the tail in here, and then you put the elastic on the tail. So that's what that is for. The other thing I have to do also is I paint my lambs and my mums to match, so I code them. And then I color code them based on if they're a twin, a single, a triplet. And then I just always make sure I have my scanner gun handy. I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, I am. Where is that? Oh, here it is. So then to go with the scale, of course, is the actual carriage, the holder. So you put the lamb in here and strap it in so the legs will be hanging out, and then you weigh it on the scale. My scale needs batteries, so I do have to remember a 9-volt battery. And then you hang the little lamb up like so, and then you read the weight. So this is the beast that all the information goes into, is in this Gallagher, and then the Gallagher matches the gun, obviously. I can keep track of all the information and the data on each lamb and the mum, and track what I can on this guy. So this is what it kind of looks like. I have my gun, I have my tags, and the tagger, and the scale, and the three, maybe 4 colors of paint, just depending on what I decide to do. If I typically do triplets and quads with the same color, but I might, because it's such a big group, I might actually do a 4th color. I haven't decided yet. And then the tail doctor and the elastics and the selenium and the needles. So just being a little bit organized when I start it just makes me feel a little bit better. I have to clean the water pails. I probably should get more, but I've been talking to some producers, and what they do is they give the used water morning and night. So they said you don't need all these pails because you leave them in the pen and they just get dirty. So they suggest just to feed them morning and night, and actually take those pails out and it keeps everything much cleaner. So I actually might just try that. All my nipple pails have some new nipples in case there's any bottle babies. I have to make sure my bottles are re-cleaned out and disinfected. I've got some new milk replacer. I have to make sure I got enough colostrum. It looks like I've got 3 or 4 bags to start. Oh no, there's a few more back there. I think I have 6 bags there. I need some lube, just in case there's any labor and deliveries that need a little extra assistance. These are the lambing panels that I use here, and they are so handy. They go together real nice, and I mean, I'll show you this once they start lambing and you can see it in action. But yeah, the claiming pens is kind of my saving grace. I love using them. So this whole pen is due either next week or the week after. I did this group over 2 weeks, 4 days each time. Some lots of udders starting to develop. It's almost time. It was explained to me, lambing is a lot like your wedding day. It's one day in that used life, and there's so much planning and detail that goes into that we get so caught up in the actual lambing, but there's so much that happens before. It's a series of events that brings you to the big day, which is lambing, and I mean that is our be-all and end-all of how we succeed. We need those lambs because that's what we sell. This is why I get a little bit stressed out the week before, just because it's those last minute finishing details, and it means so much next week because I'm going to be tired. You feel like you should have eyeballs in the front and the back of your head because there's going to be animals moving around and lambing all over. I always like to have the week before just to get in the right frame of mind. This jet lag is not helping. Hopefully they hold off until next week. That's the plan. I also have a friend that I met on Instagram from downtown Toronto, and she's gonna come out and hang out with me for a day, hopefully out here, and just see what lambing's all about. So I'm really excited about that. I love sharing what I do with people. It's rewarding. I guess that's why I'm YouTubing this stuff. I want people to know that I don't do this channel as an expert. I'm not. I'm just learning it. And when I learn new stuff, I want to share that stuff with you guys. Every lambing, there's new issues and new problems. There's new tricks and trades that I figure out. So and this is a whole community. So if there's things that you have in your lambing kit and you want to put it in the description below, then other people that watch this and read the comments are helped, and it's awesome, and I think the more we share and the more we ask questions, you're not the only one with questions. I have questions all the time, so it's just nice. I guess that's why I started this channel, is because we all have questions, and when you're stressed out in the middle of lambing, it doesn't feel like you have a lot of resources right immediately at hand. I'm hoping March stays as nice as it has been. For all those who are lambing right now, good luck and have fun and enjoy the little lamb. There is really nothing better than the little lambs. It makes it all worthwhile. I'm really tired, guys. I really need to go to bed. Have a good one. Thanks for watching. Like I said, if you have any questions or things that I'm forgetting, put it down in the comment section in the description box and let me know.